Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. We'll see the Golden State Warriors facing the Indiana Pacers. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. The championship core of the Warriors is out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt, with Green working at power forward. Wiggins is out there with Looney. Now George, after the missed three from Stephen Curry. West, and the stuff by West.
Putting his agility to great use on that jam. West can just pop off the floor.
Curry against Hill. Wiggins kicks to Green. That three off the mark. And here are the Pacers now. 4-point game. George looking around. Out to Turner. Back to George. 6 on the shot clock. It's not going to go for him. Good D by Thompson. Tries the spin move. On its way from Curry for 2. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Wiggins against George. Out to Turner for 3. The Warriors pull it in. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Green, no luck. George against Thompson. A nice shot by George.
Getting physical out there, but George giving it 100% focus.
George has gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. Curry finds Wiggins. And here's Looney. Back to Wiggins. Outside, Green. A 3-ball. It's rebounded by Roy Hibbert. Left side, George. Out to Turner. Here's the 3. And there's Paul George on the assist by Turner. George has got 7 points.
That's an unselfish play. Evan Turner with eyes up and delivers.
George against Thompson. Poked loose. Outside, Green. Fires away from outside. The shot by Looney, no good.
And you have to admire his confidence on that, but there's no way that's going to fall.
Coaches will tell you that's a bad shot, but when your teammates tell you that, you probably got to think about it.
The Pacers shooting their first free throws of the night.
And George wants to compete for titles, especially considering that he's in the back half of his career.
Paul's checked in for Curry.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
A nice shot by George.
Well, let PG get the ball inside at your own risk. He's going to punish you there.
Warriors trail by 9. 1:11 left in the first quarter. The screen from Thompson. Here's Paul. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet.
Yeah, hard to stop CP3 when he's in the rhythm and he's in the mid-range. It's a deuce.
George against Wiggins. George passes to Hibbert. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And here are the Warriors now. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. And Thompson throws it down.
Oh, such a clever defender. Paul out there getting away with the quick hands and the steal.
Wiggins against George. Left side, West. Outside for George. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
Paul George right now 1 step ahead of his defender, using the old pump fake.
Different look here for the Warriors. Sharch is checked in for Looney. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Draymond Green. Moody's checked in for Wiggins, and Curry subbed in for Klay Thompson. Here's Paul. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Paul's got his second basket of the night.
And Chris Paul still slippery on the inside when he gets close to the hoop. He'll find a way to score.
And George, here we go. Can't get it to fall.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Good if it goes. Can't hit that one. Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for Indiana. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Back right after this. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we have seen from Indiana. What do you think?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
Warriors trail by 3. George is out there with George Hill. Then it's Evan Turner. Then there's West. And it's Hibbert in at the 5 spot. That's the Pacers' 5. Here's Indiana now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. It's stolen by Sharch. The Warriors, another fast break opportunity here. Oh, Curry is so dangerous in transition.
Well, when Steph gets loose in transition, you know you're going to get burned. So he takes off like a rocket and slams it home.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The Golden State Warriors have made the transformation from a league doormat to an all-time champion since the turn of the century. Now, some sources say that the Warriors are the most valuable franchise in the NBA, and right there amongst the most valuable in the world. New ownership, a new arena, they've made a difference to be sure, but make no mistake, Stephen Curry has been the linchpin. Guys?
Absolutely, no doubt. D.A., thank you. Here's George, following the basket by Stephen Curry.
And PG just springing to the rim.
Warriors trail by 4. Inside, here's Paul. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Paul's got 6.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Hill has the open look. It's stolen by Kuminga. Curry against Turner. And it's sent back by West.
And all about timing for West on the block. He anticipates the shot and acts at just the right moment.
And here's George for 3. Up again. It's good on the putback. Hibbert's got his second basket of the game.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Now, here's Curry. He's got 6. Got that one up quick.
Go ahead and frame that. That's Steph Curry, the best to ever do it. It's art.
Now, here's George. T right on him. Turner up top. George finds Turner. Now George. Pass to West. Indiana moving the ball around. It's stolen by Saric. Curry, good. Curry's got the lead up to 1 now for the Warriors. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
Yeah, I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
Some changes for Golden State. Kevon Looney is checked in for Saric. Draymond Green comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. And Andrew Wiggins is subbed in for Moody. Now here's Hibbert. Shot clock at 3. Here's George. West, great positioning on the putback.
Oh, scrappy play from West on that backboard, making sure he gets the ball for that second chance look.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. They trail by 1. Here's George. Out to Turner. George against Curry. Now, here is George. He's guarded closely, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And now it's a 3-point Indiana lead.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
It's stolen by Hill. The pass to George. From outside the arc, that's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
And George has been assertive in this one, shouldering the load offensively.
Paul looking around. And the Warriors miss again.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
The shot by Turner, no good.
Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why. Still, I expect him to make one of those.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
The Pacers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. First one falls for him. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Golden State. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Warriors trail by 4. Lets the 3 fly. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 4 assists now tonight.
You can never let Klay shoot off a crisp pass. He just lets that go so quick.
Wiggins against George. Driving the lane. Draymond Green with the rebound.
Oh, you could tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting. And so far, he's a can't-miss player, a superb scorer who plays to his strength.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Warriors. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. We'll return shortly. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It's been one outstanding game from George.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. The championship core of the Warriors is out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green working at power forward. Looney out there with Wiggins.
And George Hill recognizing when his man was open, an effective pass that time.
Thompson against George. Outside Curry. Green with a screen for Curry. Offline with his 3. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Steph Curry has changed the game, but he's going to be hard to emulate. Steve Kerr says he has maybe the best hand-eye coordination in the world. Coach is not bad in his own right as the career leader in three-point percentage, but in their free throw competitions, Steve says he swishes everything. The guy's annoying. I can't beat him. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Now, here is George. He's got 25. Here's Hibbert, and then Hibbert with the dunk.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
The Warriors leading. Curry deciding where to go with it. Here's Wiggins. Shoots over Turner. Bank shot, no good.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
You know, altered shots don't show up on the official stat sheet, but as we saw there, he does a great job of doing that as well as collecting the rebound.
Passes it to Looney. Back to Curry. Clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. Curry from 3.
Now, he can score on you in bunches. Curry doing it all in this one.
Pacers trail by 5. And here's George. Dishes it to Hibbert. Thompson against Hill. Outside, George. West dishes to George. Hibbert, the pass to George. Back to Hibbert. The shot's good on the assist by George. Hibbert's got 4 points now in the quarter.
George out there moving the rock and figuring out where his teammates were to have success on that possession.
Thompson for 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Hibbert's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. George against Thompson. Good D by Thompson.
And you know, it's almost as if he wore himself out with that performance in the last quarter. He hasn't had nearly the same kind of energy in this one.
Now here's Curry. He's got 22. Green with a screen on Hibbert. Wiggins with it, picked up by Turner. Here's Green, and Hibbert with the block. Here's George, and it's George finishing it off.
PG showing that's a signature dunk from him.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. They lead by 1, and the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Saric has checked in for the Warriors. Paul comes in for Stephen Curry. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Back to Wiggins. Saric outside. Paul passes to Green. Just 5 to shoot. Thompson for the triple. Pacers with the rebound. West has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's George for the lead. Tries yet again. With the second effort. No good on that one. Great D that time from Green. Shoots from the baseline. And Paul with the basket on the assist by Thompson. 8 points for Chris Paul.
Well, Clay is going to draw that kind of attention, and that's going to open up opportunity.
And George, here we go. Second shot opportunity, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And it goes on Draymond Green. The Pacers shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And some changes here for the Warriors. Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for Draymond Green. Moody comes in for Andrew Wiggins, and Curry subbed in for Thompson. Now here's Paul. He's got 8. Curry on the move. Saric has the open look. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 5 assists tonight.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. The Warriors on top, leading by just 2. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Hill is out there with George. Then there's West. Then it's Evan Turner, and it's Hibbert in at the center position. That's the Pacers' 5. And it's tied up with that one. And here are the Warriors now. Curry with it. George picks him up. Moody's shot is off. On the wing, Hill. Back to George. And he hammers that one down right in the face of Dario Saric.
Paul George dunk contest? Maybe a little older, but I love to see him get up.
Paul with the ball. Saric just screen on Hill. Curry kicks to Paul. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 6 assists in the game.
If he gets a good look, Paul's going to make you pay from distance.
Saric against George. Misses in close. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. Curry with a wide open look. And another 3 for Golden State.
And just Shakespearean there, a smart read. Saw the defense was collapsing inside, so he wisely pulled up from the outside and drilled it.
Now, here's George. He feeds it to Hibbert. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
What a nice attribute to have with your wing player being able to operate and control the offense. That's what PG can do.
On its way from Curry for 2, and he nails that one right through the net. Curry's got 27. Pacers trail by 4. Outside, George. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. And then Hibbert with the dunk.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. And it's Paul with the ball for the Warriors. Timeout called the Warriors.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
And the Warriors making a change here. Kevon Looney is checked in for Saric. Draymond Green comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. Wiggins is checked in for Moody. And it's Thompson in for Paul. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. With the game in the balance, coach was calm in the huddle. His main message, execution. He told his team to make sure to remember what they talked about during shoot-around. We've got a great ending in store, guys.
Thanks, David.
Man, Looney is so long, gets up there and flushes it.
Wiggins against George. Pass to Hill. Fires the 3. The shot by George, no good.
Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots.
Drills the three-pointer.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that. Just not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
Yeah, what really sets Draymond apart is that tenacity. I mean, he never stops fighting you. I mean, any second he's on the floor, he's competing and he's coming at you.
George passes to Hill. Outside for George. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. 6 to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. The shot by Turner, no good. Warriors leading by 8. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Warriors.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
And the other thing about their game tonight that they've done a terrific job of is just moving the basketball around. That's how you rack up assists.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. West passes to George. Shot to stop the run, and it's Looney with the rebound.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Curry, good.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Now, here's George, and he makes that one.
Yeah, Paul George anticipating contact, preparing for it, and just how smooth the finish was that, Kevin.
Stolen by George. To the paint, here's Hill. The shot's good on the assist by George.
He's been accurate tonight. I think the best way for them to succeed is to get him more shots. Sounds simple, but it comes down to execution.
Curry against Hill. Curry passes to Looney. And the call. And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer.
The previous play is under review.
Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
If you have the good fortune of playing next to superstars in this league, there are certain guys who thrive in that environment, and Kevon Looney has been one of them.
From deep, George drops in the tray. George has got 40 points.
Yeah, Paul George sharpening his swords now. Love to see him take that shot.
Paul George with the steal. Hibbert finds George. No good from outside. So we see the Warriors get the win here. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
It really was. And, Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And that'll do it, folks. For Brett Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, Stephen Curry.